Can you believe the image that I had in my thumbnail with those kids in China with those bottles over their heads? So how do you talk to your kids about the coronavirus? Seems to be like this thing's getting to be the real deal. My wife Greta and I, we have 7 children of our own, and needless to say, they're hearing about it everywhere and definitely engaging in conversation with us about the coronavirus. So what are we telling our kids, and what should you tell your kids about the coronavirus and how to talk to them? Well, that's what we're going to learn about in this video. So let's talk about 3 things. One of the core principles that we have inside of influencer parenting is be your child's source. And in this case, be your child's source of information. So look, the strongest influence in the life of your child wins. The only question is that you? And one of the ways that you become the strongest influence is that you become the answer man. So in today's technological world, we can go to Alexa, Google, wherever for quick, easy information, but we want our children coming to parents to get that information, especially when it comes to really sensitive subjects. So you need to get educated on the facts of the coronavirus and then have a conversation with your child. So if you have children that are worried about the coronavirus, or maybe their friends at school are, or they're getting fed a lot of misinformation, here are some facts that you can give them.
Only something like 3 or 4% of the cases are in pediatrics. Of the pediatric cases, only 2 or 3% are sick enough to need to be in the hospital, and I think it's like 0.1% are in ICU care. There have been no fatalities reported from coronavirus up to this moment.
The good news out of all this is that it doesn't seem like the coronavirus is infecting many children. The second thing I want to talk about is separating emotion from information. So look, some of the most mature adults that I know have one thing in common. They have a really, really good ability to separate their emotions from their information and the things that they do in life. In other words, they're able to make decisions soundly outside of their emotions. So when we talk to our kids about coronavirus, we don't want to bring a bunch of emotion into the conversation. Keep in mind, another core influencer parenting principle is more is caught than taught. Okay, more is caught than taught. They will learn more from your body language and the way you're presenting something than the actual words that are coming out of your mouth. So keep that in mind no matter what you're talking to your children about. Let your children know the facts and give them satisfactory answers on the coronavirus. Don't just skirt the issue. Let them be satisfied with your answers without a bunch of emotion involved. And the third thing piggybacks right on number 2, and that's what can kids actually do about the coronavirus? Well, it's the same thing you and I can do for starters, and that's maintaining great personal hygiene, which includes washing our hands with hot water and soap. Most kids out there wash their hands probably something like this. And we have to teach them how to properly scrub their wrists, scrub their palms, and scratch their palms so that they actually get underneath the fingernails. The stronger your influence in the life of your child, the better and easier these conversations go. So let's all be wise with our children and the coronavirus and wash our hands. Don't forget to tap my face and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to learn the 3 things that you need to tell your children every single day, you can click the video right below me here, and that will actually help you practice speaking with your children. We'll see you on the next one.